2013. So 2013 is over and has been for about a week now. I'm a little bit behind on my end of the year, beginning of the year type videos because man oh man did that bookshelf tour end up taking way more time than I thought it would. But yeah, I am finally doing my end of the year wrap up video and then I will get into the TBR and the most anticipated books of 2014 and all that kind of good stuff. It's coming, it's coming. But for this video I'm just gonna talk about my 2013 reading year overall. So the first topic on today's discussion agenda is my reading challenge for 2013. I decided to attempt the 100 book challenge and I did not complete that challenge. I ended up reading 94 books, which is really close, and I'm not really upset about that number because it's still a lot of books. I did have a really good reading year. I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't hit that 100, but I'm not like, woe is me. Just a little bit of woe. My woe is really small. Small woe. A small amount of woe. I didn't do a whole lot of reading for like the last 3 months of the year. I fell into this reading slump that I'm only now kind of crawling out of. Crawling out of this hole of a slump. Hand motions! So yeah, I didn't quite hit that 100 book goal, but I am trying again this year. 2014 is the year that I will try this again and maybe succeed. I think I can do it this year. I'm pretty sure I got this. I'm not super strict with myself about these goals though. Like, my main point in attempting the 100 book challenge is that I want to try to read a lot, and if I get to 100, that's great. But as long as I'm reading a lot, then I'm still happy, and 94 is quite a lot, so I'm still happy. For me, goals are really just about attempting challenging things and trying hard and striving to do something good, but I'm not gonna beat myself up and feel bad if I tried really hard but didn't quite get there. But yeah, I'm just kind of rambling now, so if you want to hear more of my rambles about goal type things, I actually wrote a blog post about it and I'll link it in the description. But anyways, moving this right along, let's talk more about my reading stats for last year. Another challenge that I set for myself was that I wanted to have completed 20 series by the end of the year. Not all of these series were read in the last year, just out of all the series I own, I wanted to have myself finished 20 of them. So I counted them all up and I actually own 42 completed series. And of those 42, I myself have read 20 of them, which means yes, hurrah, I at least completed that challenge. Thank baby Jesus. But also, whoa, I have a lot of unfinished series on my shelves. Most of these series I have started, I just haven't finished them, so yeah, that makes it a little better, right? Either way, I have a lot of marathoning series in my future. 2014 is the year of sirens interrupting cat. That happened a lot in 2013 too! Oh, crime! So yeah, 2014 is the year of cat marathoning lots of series. Just FYI, that's gonna be happening. Another challengey type thing that I set for myself last year was the TBR jar. I wanted to finish all of the books in this jar, and I didn't do that. I kind of gave up the jar when I fell into my reading slump because nothing sounded like, ooh, awesome, I want to read that. And I needed that in the slump. Like, I needed something I was really excited about reading, and none of these really fit the bill, so I kind of gave up on the TBR jar. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do another TBR jar this year, but I'm kind of leaning away from that. I want to be a little more selective and have a little more control with what I read, so I think I am retiring the TBR jar for now. Maybe it will revive itself sometime over the year, but not right now. The next challenging type thing that I want to discuss is about how many books I bought last year. I wanted to read more books than I bought over the course of the year. and I'm sure no one is surprised that I failed that challenge too. I failed it hard. So as I already mentioned, I read 94 books and I ended up buying more than that. The most books I've ever bought in a single year, and I kind of don't want to tell you guys the number, but I'm gonna. Here it comes. It was 120 books. I know, that is a lot of books, and you know, the number would have been closer to 94 or 100 if I hadn't discovered the book outlet or bought a ton of books from the bargain section of Amazon, so I blame the internet. Curse you, internet, for my lack of willpower. How dare you? Yeah. Anyways, I spent a lot of money on books this year, and that's not even counting the books I received as gifts. I probably obtained like 140 books throughout the year, but I didn't buy all of them myself, so that's good, right? Improvement! Not as bad as you thought it would be. Probably, maybe. Honestly, I was expecting like 200. But let's move on from that embarrassing statistic and talk a little bit about some of my bookish goals for this new year, 2014. Aside from attempting the 100 book challenge again, I do have a couple other challenges that I'm going to be attempting. So first, I have another series completion goal. This year, I will be aiming to complete at least 12 more series. So I'll be aiming to complete at least one series a month and possibly, hopefully, more than that. But I'm gonna do like a minimum of one. I don't want to get too stressed out. One series a month is still pretty good, so yeah, that's my goal. Also this year, once again, I'm going to attempt to buy less books than I read. So since I'm trying to read 100 books, I'm going to try to buy less than 100 books. I actually think I can do that this year. I don't feel like this one is going to be super difficult because I have a lot of unread books. Like, I have plenty to keep me busy, so I'm really only going to be buying new releases over the course of this year, and hopefully that does not exceed 100, but if I fail any of these challenges, this one would be the safest to bet against me on, just saying. And finally, I have one more thing that I want to talk to you guys about. It's not really a challenge, it's more of a statistic, and it's actually something I get asked all the time. How many unread books do I currently own? Too many. The answer is too many. Way too many. And I don't really want to tell you guys, like, the reason I've never talked about this before is I don't want to tell you guys. I fear your judgment. Judge me, okay? Judge me. Before I say this number, just please keep in mind that I do read a lot. I have a ton of unread books, but they won't be unread forever. Like, I will get to them. I'll get to them. I'll read them, I swear. I'm gradually chipping away at my TBR pile, which currently contains 233 books. I know, that is just a skyscraper of books, of unread books, and it would be taller than me if I made it a pile. It would be 2 piles taller than me. I know, I know, I know. You don't have to say anything, just shh. Don't speak, because I already know that I have too many books that I haven't read yet, and the shame, I feel the shame. The guilt is real, okay? You don't have to guilt me anymore because I have plenty to go around. But I can't stop. I can't stop buying books. It is borderline a legit problem. Like, at this point, I'm just grateful that being addicted to books is, like, better for my health and cheaper than being addicted to crack cocaine. Can we look at the bright side? Anyways. That pretty much sums up my year in books. Overall, it was a really great year of reading, and I'm just really excited for this next year of reading. There's lots of great books I already have, and lots of great books coming out, and yeah, it's gonna be another good year of reading. I'm pretty sure. Yup. But yes, that is it for this video today, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, I hope you have a great night, and I will have another vlog up soon, so I will see you then. Goodbye!